All right, welcome here to the stream. My name is Carbon Finn. I've got Itsu here joining me. We're going to be bringing you a show match between two awesome teams. Itsu, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, and I mean, there's nothing better than having a great show match in Clash of Clans any day. So I'm super hyped for that.
Yes, indeed. We do have a show match between two amazing teams. Let's go take a look at who the players are and the two teams here today. Well, on one side, we have Queen Stephanie, which you see many familiar faces. And then over on the other side, we have King Mutaba with some new faces as well. You've seen AS Monster and Queen Walkers, and yes, indeed, that is going to be two new teams here in Clash of Clans. The one on the left is Team Stephanie, with Team Queen Stephanie there. And then over on the right will be Team King Mutaba. They're going head-to-head in a show match. Itsu, these teams are going to be stacked.
Yeah, those teams are going to be stacked. Looking forward to see what they're bringing to the table today and how they're going to approach this match. We already said it, it's going to be a show match, so we're going to expect a lot of crazy attacks. I mean, everyone knows and loves those players for their creativity. I think we have a lot of the most creative attackers, players in the community in this one match, so it's going to be really cool.
Absolutely. These players are ready to go, and we got just a few minutes, but let's go ahead and invite not only Stephanie and Mutaba here to the voice channel, and they'll be able to talk a little bit more about these teams that are playing, representing them here today. So let's go ahead and jump over there, and they'll be able to hear us. So let's see. Hello. Let's see if we can get Mutaba and Stephanie here to talk a little bit more about these new name changes, or welcoming a new team as well. Hello. So we have Mutaba here. I believe Stephanie might have muted. There it is. Hello. How are you guys doing today?
Hi. We're
Hi,
good.
how are you guys?
Hi, Carbon Finn.
Hello. So we've got some amazing teams ready to go, and they're both representing each one of you. How are you guys excited? Who do you think is gonna? Yeah, you think each one of your teams is gonna win this match?
Of course,
Yep.
I think Queen Stephanie will smash King Mujtaba.
No, that won't happen. It's okay. But
Yes.
They are both very good team. I'm hoping to see a great match. They will all deliver great attacks. I'm excited to see that.
Yes, absolutely. They will be bringing so many amazing teams. We know that Queen Walkers, they came so close in the previous World Championship, which their name will be changing here to Team Queen Stephanie, as you see at the very top. And then the AS Monster, they are becoming King Mutaba right there. So we've got both these teams ready to go, and they're going to be starting off in just a few minutes. And we'll be bringing you guys back here at the end of the stream to congratulate the team that wins. But this is another team that is coming to Mr&Mrs eSports organization with the teams that are going head-to-head. So I cannot wait to see what's about to be started, because we got 2 minutes until the first attack is underway.
That's right, but I think before the match is starting, I have one question.
Yes.
How did you decide the names? I mean, who is going with the Queen Stephanie and the King Mujtaba? How did you come up with this?
Well, for myself, we decided Queen Stephanie because Queen is the symbol of Queen Walker. So I really wanted to keep the Queen going on. If you notice, the N at the end is a capital N, so that's the signature of Queen Walker. And I put my name because it's my team. And I decided to go with Queen Walkers because they're my boys. I mean, I take care of them. I cannot go with anybody else.
I didn't have a choice.
You've got the other team ready to go. So it's a rivalry now.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. That's simple.
Awesome. Well,
but,
yeah, and it's gonna be incredible. Go ahead.
I personally think that AS Monster at 100% is going to be phenomenal. So they better show up today for me.
Absolutely, they will.
LP, Lee, they're OP players. I mean, they're very creative players. So I'm expecting a great match.
Absolutely, and we're just about a minute away from this, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the cast here to bring them the action. So thank you so much for joining, and we'll be bringing you guys back at the end of this match to talk a little bit more. So thank you guys so much.
Great. Have fun, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Itsu, are you ready to go to bring this match? We got just about 50 seconds here to go, and I mean, I don't know who attacks first, but either way, it's gonna be an epic one. Oh, and just like that,
already the first attack.
The first attack's already in. Yes, right there. Wow. Okay.
We know that Moon loves to attack first, and we know that he's really good with those air attacks.
Yep.
The question though is those Super Dragons strong enough to get this base down from Stadra? And he's still using the base from the World Championship. I mean, maybe they tweaked some entries, who knows? I think we have seen this many times already in Legends as well.
Yeah.
We're going to see how good this is going to work, because he is having the Town Hall as the last building on this one.
It is. These Town Halls over on the ends, kind of almost similar to that backspace. We got everything in the middle with bow sweepers pointing off to the right side, or to the away from the Town Hall, with those Super Dragons making their way straight in. And this is the classic where you're running the heroes down and around the base towards the bottom side to make their way to the Town Hall. Still has that roll champion and a bunch of free spells still to use here.
That's crazy how we create the funnel at the top side with the lock launcher. Just make sure that they're staying on this path towards the Town Hall. The back end defense now is getting taken down with this Royal Champion you were talking about. And this base is just gone, except the Town Hall. Like, the Town Hall is the last building, which should go down, to be honest.
Absolutely. It was smashed right there. We got the King ability still intact. We got the Poison spell still to use. And we've got ourselves the first 3-star of this match. GG to King Mutaba. And now Stadra is probably going to be one of the first attackers for his team to try to start off, but didn't need that poison spell, made that look easy, and we've got the 3-star indeed. GG. What an attack that we saw from the start there. It's a 3-star, and now what can Queen Stephanie here, which was Queen Walkers, do to answer?
That's a good question. I mean, we know that Stadra likes to go first, but we have seen as well many times that Bagaku is going first when he's using some type of Inferno Dragons or maybe Super Dragons as well. Let's see if that's going to be his choice, and let's see how much those players played over the Christmas days and how much practice they got in. I'm really looking forward to the first attack.
Yeah, they're going to be bringing something in here. We've got the mix of either the Super Dragons or even, because we just saw that, or even with the Flame Flanger. Granted, we just saw the log launcher being used on the edge in order to help take that down. So that is the interesting thing, is trying to get that value with a log launcher. He was able to do it, but we've got all the standard, which was the Queen Walkers players, which is now Queen Stephanie, Stadra, Yuta, 14, Stars, Klaus, and Gaku. And we know that Stadra loves to do his first set of attacks, so let's see what he tries to start it off with today, unless they switch up the lineup, which I highly doubt.
You never know. You never know. A new name, a new team. Who knows if they're going to change things up? But yeah, as you said, Stadra with his P.E.K.K.A smash attacks, and this is something which is really underrated, and I think we should way more value those players which always go first, right? Because it's so much more pressure. You have to go with the first base which you get, while the other players can then plan longer, adapt their plans, their strategies maybe if needed. And this overall is then like a way better setup for them, just because you have this one or maybe the two players in your team which always go first, which always take the pressure, because the first attack is one of the most important attacks, right? Especially in the current meta, where it's really 3-star favored. If you mess this up, most likely on this level of play as those teams are playing on, it's most likely going to be a huge already lead for the other team if you fail. So a lot of pressure is on this first attacker. So Stadra, let's see what type of smash he's going to bring to the table.
Yeah, we're waiting for the next attack from Queen Stephanie. We're waiting for them to jump in. And I mean, it's normally it's right around this mark, so it should be any moment. But I mean, Stadra is known for those smash style of attacks with the Super Wizards. I don't really remember if I've seen Stadra come in with anything like a Super Witch. Maybe not all too much, but he really likes the Super Wizards and the P.E.K.K.A.s, like that P.E.K.K.A. smash style of attacks. And there we go. We've got the first attacker. Stadra is indeed for the very first attack for them, and it is the kind of P.E.K.K.A. smash with the Super Wizards, indeed.
Yeah, it is, with the Blim really early on, trying to take down the single Inferno Tower, because that's out of reach. Even if you would have wall breaked in once, he could have not reached that single Inferno Tower. So a good choice of taking that out early. And now it's all about the Queen charging their Town Hall and then sending the smash all the way on the other side. I think the Queen is not going to jump up with the smash.
Yeah.
This is going to be complete separate P.E.K.K.A. part, Super Wizard and P.E.K.K.A. part. So the Queen is all about charging their Town Hall.
Yeah, that Queen stepping in, pull the Sinking Airmine right there, at least helps protect these healers. Did take quite a bit of damage from the multi-target Inferno as the Queen is making her way through, but this jump spell here on the outside of this base wants to push them straight in. He doesn't want to worry about any wall breakers. And there's the Golem, P.E.K.K.A.'s, Super Wizards, King Warden. They're all going right on in while the Queen has just secured the Town Hall.
Yeah, now he needs to be careful with those red bombs around or behind the Town Hall, because this Queen could then really quickly lose their healers. A triple Ice Golem flanker, so it seems like that King Mujtaba team did their homework. Queen ability saved, and now this P.E.K.K.A. push is going to be frozen for quite some time.
It is indeed. We got them moving their way right through. They can reach this Eagle Australia, but the Queen has secured the multi-target Inferno. We got the Ken on the edge. Still, now the Royal Champion. Oh, wait, no, the freeze. Uh-oh, maybe he was trying to zoom in or out there. Did he end up freezing? Oh, no, he did freeze the King there. Okay, so I was wondering. It didn't look like he froze anything there. He was able to secure that hero. The Queen is on the outside, or going to grab all the other stuff, but the Baby Dragon coming for that cannon as well over there.
Yeah, but the healers are completely gone now, so everything is relying on this last push. The Royal Champion has to get through those skeletons first, and then to the Expo, and the Expo can deal some damage. Meanwhile, the Tesla on the right side could provide some, I don't know, damage to the Baby Dragon, but this is still looking pretty good with the Witches still alive from the beginning.
Wow, look at that. Now the Royal Champion finally goes down. The Baby Dragon has been taken out. So now it's a matter of trying to beat through these walls next to this Archtower. He finally just does that. The King, the P.E.K.K.A.s, the Wizards, and Witches have to reach over the walls to be able to grab this stuff. Should be able to do that. 30 seconds left, and there should be plenty of time with those Witches and Wizards. Going to be able to move their way across and finish off this base.
Yeah, especially with the Warden nicely with the hour together, taking down the Tesla. That was clutch, and this means 15 seconds left, no problem.
Wow.
But we have to say the time is on the other side. That was, again, like one of those record attacks, you know, with the Super Dragons. They were so quick. You blink and you have missed the entire attack. But this one was a really nice P.E.K.K.A. smash.
I'm looking at the time right now. They can all see 1 minute, 26 seconds for King Mujtaba and 2 minutes, 44 seconds for Queen Stephanie there. So if it does come down to a tied war, we do have a clear-cut favorite at the moment. Wow. Okay, so GG. We have Stadra with the first triple, and then we have AS Moon with the first triple as well for them. So let's see if they can keep the pressure rolling between these two teams here in this show match. And if anyone was just joining here and wondering what we're covering, well, Queen Walker's name is now Team Queen Stephanie. And then they have also brought in another team, which is the Team King Mujtaba. But we have the very next attack coming in for King Mujtaba. It's Eric May here. Itzu.
That's right, and he's bringing the Queen Charge Dragon Riders.
Yes.
And that's with this, I don't know, I would say kind of like trick. I guess he's going to activate the Town Hall with the Skeleton spell, and then it's going to take it down with the new Siege Machine, or like new. I mean, it's not that new anymore.
Right.
We all know how powerful it can be, as long as it's not going for an adventure and going for a defensive building, which is on the other side of the map. That's kind of unfortunate then.
Yeah, obviously, definitely would not want that to happen here, but this queen is stepping her way into the town hall. Watch out for this clan castle. Rages the queen up, and there's the lava hound that does come out of here. Archers go down. Poison spell helps secure this, no problem. The headhunter, and that's what I found. This CC works really well. Having one hound, well, obviously you can only have one hound in your defending clan castle, but having one headhunter mixed in with 9 other archers, because then it gets mixed in with those archers, and it could be a real like a pain, especially when you're doing your queen charges.
Wait, did you just leak the town hall level 17 clan castle with
Imagine,
2 lava?
right?
Oh no! I'm
Uh-oh, queen! Can she stay alive? Wait,
I mean,
okay.
She has her ability, and
Yeah.
he's using the invisibility spell, so that's fine.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we see the flame thing on the right side taking down the entire compartment. No
Yep.
Tesla whatsoever. We see a lot of Tesla trying
Yeah.
to protect versus the siege because they're popping up kind of late, so it's kind of tricky for the siege machine sometimes. Meanwhile, the queen is still under a lot
Wow.
of fire, but
Look at
has not
this.
even started with the Dragon Rise at
Yeah.
1 minute and 15 seconds.
Doesn't have too much time. I'm trying to zoom out here to show everybody because he's got things coming from the top side, the bottom, the right, the left. It's incredible. There's so many different aspects of this raid moving in. Now the pops that Warden Belly with the Headhunters. The Dragon Riders are making their way through the Eagle Artillery. The Queen's ability makes her way, takes out this top side. She is still alive. Somehow kept that Queen going. The Royal Champion with one skeleton spell trying to take down this Inferno, and he still has whatever is coming out of this Flame Flinger as well here, Itsu.
It's crazy. It's really, really
Jeez.
crazy. And do you think he actually planned this skeleton spell for this specific single phone tower, or was it more like, okay, I can use it somewhere for sure? But
Right?
if that was planned, it looked pretty cool, right? Like, it
Yeah.
looked pretty cool. The Inferno Tower was the last building. The skeleton spell was really, really nice over there to protect the Royal Champ, and this
GG.
means another 3-star.
Yeah.
I mean, this match is going to be crazy. We said it already.
It really is, and that is an answer there from King Mujtaba. Right there, you recognize a lot of these names. They jumped into the very next attack while I was showing some of the graphics here, but this is what it is. You guys recognize these names, these faces. For Team Queen Stephanie and Team King Mujtaba going head-to-head here in this show match, because this is the new esports team coming together from the Mr. and Mrs. Mujtaba esports organization. They're bringing them, and we're bringing a show match where they want to bring some of the best clashers in the world going head to head. And the very next attack is going to be coming from Team Queen Stephanie. And who do we think is going to be the next attacker? Probably, I would have to say, I definitely know 100% it's not Yuta 14 because he always attacks last. It's definitely got to be probably Gaku is going to be my guess.
Yeah, Gaku is the safe bet. I mean, we know that sometimes they're mixing things up, but it's like really, really rare that they're doing that. And Gaku is typically the first or the second attacker for the Queen Stephanie team. And we're waiting for that. He likes the Queen Chargers. He's one of the best Queen Charger attackers out there with Lalo, with Dragon Riders. He can do all of that without any problems. We know that he's like obviously having his own YouTube channel. We see what he's using in Legend. He's switching things up, right? He's trying a lot of different things. He tried the Super Dragon, Super Bowlers, and he's live. And what is the strategy? What he's using?
What does he got?
Actually, the Inferno Dragons versus this Legend type base.
Yeah, we've got this Legend. We got that kind of ring with the tunnel all the way into the core here. And I know these bases always send me for a loop. If I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go with some Super Bowler Smasher. So send it all to the Town Hall and just cross your fingers and hope for it to work. Bagaku, he doesn't just do that. He knows exactly how to dissect these bases with this Flame Flinger on the top side, grabbing that air defense, the lightning spell as well to grab a sweeper to help push these Inferno Dragons straight on in.
Yeah, it's a really good choice because if you take a look at all of those Inferno Tower setups, we know by now that the Super Dragons are everywhere, right?
Yeah.
And those Super Dragons are quite tanky. So Single Inferno Tower are a good choice against that.
Yeah.
But, well, if you swarm the base with Inferno Dragons, then, well, those Single Inferno Towers are turning into kind of useless really quickly. So let's see how good those Inferno Towers are in defending versus this wave of Inferno Dragons.
He's got the skeletons down. He did have to use that poison spell on the headhunters because it takes... Remember, he doesn't have that splash damage like you would typically have from regular dragons or super dragons. Now he's making his way straight into the core. There's the freeze onto the single. There's a heal next to the Town Hall as well. But the Inferno Dragons should be able to secure the Town Hall. Down it goes, and the Flame Flinger is still moving from the top side. What?
That's so crazy. The Flame Flinger never in range of any Expo, staying alive forever. And this Siege Machine really has changed Clash of Clans. It's crazy. But the Royal Champion, I mean, there's still the Expo, still get a shot. And defending Royal Champion, I don't know if this Queen can make it. But at the same time, we have the Clan Castle, the Flame Flinger, not even opened yet.
Yeah, that's the big thing, is the CC is about to be coming out. Probably going to be my guess, balloons and a Dragon Rider hidden away in there. And the Archer Tower is just going down there finally, and a lot of these walls are open. The Queen has taken out the enemy World Champ without the RC even targeting her. And the Queen's ability, he should get this. With the balloons and Dragon Riders, it's a trip for Bagaku. Wow. Oh,
clutch.
my.
Like, this Flame Flinger, take a look at what he got. Like, from the top to the right, everything, and then is finishing off the base. This was such a clutch decision, bringing this. But to be honest, I was kind of surprised that those single Inferno Towers did such a good job. I think he had to freeze them multiple times, defending his heroes, the siege, and everything. But still, Bagaku getting things done, and this means it's tied up again. 6 stars on both sides of those teams.
It is tied indeed. We've got 2 triples apiece, but we are going to bring it back to the storyline of time from the very first attack. And it's 2 minutes, 2 seconds to King Mujtaba, while it's 2 minutes, 31 seconds to Queen Stephanie there. So there is a clear edge of almost 30 seconds, which means that Queen Stephanie is going to have to come in with attacks that are a lot faster to bring that average down.
Yeah, it's not only about 3-star, but as well about the time. That's kind of crazy for those 2 teams. But as I said, we have the next attack coming in from Fly. We know he loves Super Bowlers. Lei as well, really, really good. And I mean, we all know LP and his crazy Queen charges. They're so crazy. And we've seen 3-star with anything, like with mass Valkyries, with crazy attacks. So really looking forward to whoever's going to attack next. But I think so far, when I try to remember back, LP likes to attack last, kind of same as Utah for the Queen Stephanie team. Yeah,
and we've got Fly. Let's see what Fly is bringing here for King Mujtaba, and it is Super Dragons with the clone spell here.
And he's using the lightning actually to take down the speaker, and is starting again from the complete other side of the town hall. We had a similar attack earlier. And this blimp, don't tell me this blimp is going to reach the town hall.
No, he's going to pop it early, right? Right in the middle?
It's the clone?
Yes.
Is it the clone?
Oh, cloning the balloons and Dragon Rider.
I thought it might be the clone Super Minions, but there was no invisibility spells, and this town hall now is staying alive, and he's relying only on his heroes to take down the town hall somehow.
Yeah, he wants his heroes to walk around the whole edge of this base right here so that the Super Dragons clear kind of the backside. The blimp help grabs that core. Wow, look at that Super Dragon clearing this scatter shot right down there. Still has this World Champion, but it looks like this attack strategy works really well against these style of bases. Having your heroes make their way all the way through, and then he's got a couple freezes to utilize. And once these Super Dragons take out that clan castle, no Lava Hound or anything will be coming out to defend the base.
Yeah, that's the key thing. Making sure the clan castle is not really getting the value which it typically gets because it's so powerful. The freeze for the town hall, the Queen with her ability taking the town hall down before the Royal Champion even reaches that town hall. This is going to be the next 3-star. Fly just overtaking this base. That was, I mean, what is the next? I mean, box bases don't work anymore, I feel like.
They don't. They're absolutely getting smashed again. Let's see, did they lower? Yes. Oh my god. It was like 2 minutes and like 2 seconds. And now it's 1 minute and 48-second average attack rate. Wow. That's not even possible. Are you serious? Like, to think that your average attack duration is almost like just a minute and a half, just half of a normal attack, and you're getting all 3-stars so far is insane.
It's pretty crazy indeed. It is, I mean, wow, that's the only thing which I can say about this. Now, I mean, we know that Queen Stephanie is known for having those fancy plans. So the plans take some time typically. So they're not the fastest attacker, but they're really creative. But if you keep getting 3-starred by those crazy quick attacks, it's not easy to come back.
It's not easy at all. You're gonna have to be putting up the triples, and at this rate, I don't think we're gonna expect to see almost any fails at this point. Even though I just said it, does that mean that I jinxed it? Does it mean it's gonna happen? I guess probably. It's like a guarantee. It's 100%. But okay, so we saw Stadra with the first attack. We saw Bagaku coming in next, and we're probably going to see stars because they love to stick to their typical lineup and their order, because typically it goes Stadra, Bagaku, stars, Klaus, and then Yuta 14. So what would stars come in with? Well, something insane, some type of blizzard, some type of Suilala, but some type of air attack, or he could just be swagging his whole army at this point.
Yeah, he's just insane. Always seeing his challenge videos, like where you try to somehow complete the challenge, and meanwhile you see a thumbnail of him posting the completed challenge with swagging the entire army. You really feel bad after that. You should definitely check out his YouTube channel where he's uploading all of that. It's pretty crazy to see, where you're like, yes, I got the challenge done, let's go. And then you see like recommended on YouTube. Right. Like a thumbnail, I'm swinging the king, the queen, the royal champ. Oh, and like everything, by the way, as well. I just look at the base and it's gone. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, as I said, he loves the blizzard. He loves the Lalo. He's one of the best Lalo attackers. Yep. So that's really likely, depending on how creative he wants to go.
Yeah, that is the real question. Do they want to try to be very creative? I mean, I love seeing that. That's kind of stuff that I love to put together, is those kind of creative events, seeing what these players really can do. Because we use all the time, all the time we see these players come with normal attacks, but Stars is now in for his attack, and Stars has got, it looks to be, a blizzard here in the mix. He's got the invis, he's got the blip, and he's got that Lalo there, Itsu.
Yeah, and overall it's a lot of legend bases which those three teams are using. Now the sweeper is pushing once.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
This is going to change the angle completely, but can he now just land? Where's he going?
He does! What?
Wow! That was so clutch, getting behind that town hall. Those super boosters seem to stay alive, but it seems like there's like always those last second invisibility space. This is driving me crazy. I don't know, like my wizards would have died already 10 out of 10 times. It's but somehow they're staying alive, getting the Singapore tower, looting out the clan castle, and taking down the town hall.
Somehow he landed on just the perfect tile. Like one more tile, it would have been in the wrong compartment, not grabbing that same value. But now the queen is down off to the right side, going to be trying to take down this lava hound here. Poison spells down, but notice where he drops the poison spell. It's at top of his own queen, not on top of the hound, because what happens is once the hound pops, the pups surround the queen. So you want to have the poison spell around your queen to easily and securely take down those lava pups as fast as possible. But now the king, the queen are making their way into the scatter shot. The queen getting fantastic value. Then he could start the lava from either side at this point.
Yeah, but the next thing regarding the entire match, we have to consider this attack is already lasting nearly 1 minute 30 seconds. That's right. Already way too slow. Over 3-star if we take a look at the entire picture. Yeah. But the attack itself is looking good.
The attack indeed. So if it was King Mutaba, it would already have been a triple by now. The attack would have been already over. That's how fast that they are currently attacking. But this king has helped beat through the wall. So the queen is going for this eagle artillery. Does have her ability. Should be able to help take this down. And even can reach that multi-target inferno while these balloons are getting spun by the tornado trap.
This queen value is so insane. He has a huge group of loons coming in. But there's the Royal Champion. Can the Royal Champion be taken down by the Headhunters? You can't see anything. Yeah, the Royal Champion disappeared. There's the next phrase. And those loons should be able to make it through with this last sweeper push.
Come on, we got the one final haste spell to make its way through. Nothing really that's threatening these balloons. Just the sweeper's going to be a little annoying. Once these balloons get into this area, the sweeper won't be doing anything else. We got one Tesla off to the right, but that will actually help pull the balloons over there to help start cleaning up onto the dark elixir storage. And down goes this ground expo. 25 seconds. Let's kind of zoom out. Do we have anything in the corners? No. So it looks like he's safe here. We'll be taking down these final defenses, and we do have a 3-star from Stars.
Yes, we have.
Wow.
But it's
time.
Only 10 seconds left. Yeah, I just wanted to say it because you would show it the time.
Yeah.
I think it should be on your screen right now. 2 minute 37 on the Queen Stephanie side. On the other, 1 minute and 48 seconds.
What?
This is crazy.
It really is. That is a huge advantage to one team. I really think they need to have something other than time to be like a tiebreaker, pretty much. Like at the end of the war, it's all if everything's tied, and then instead of an average attack duration, it comes down to like some head-to-head. I mean, that's kind of what this is, head-to-head, but some kind of thing that kind of plays a role, because obviously you come in with different attack styles. Some are going to be faster than the others, but let's see what King Banaba can do. Can they keep the 3 stars rolling in? Because that's the question. And Super Bowlers seems to be the choice here with some P.E.K.K.A.s in the mix.
Yeah, that's right. And I remember at the beginning when the Super Bowlers got released, we saw so many people were kind of questioning, is it worth it to bring Super Bowlers in one of those armies because they're so heavy on the troop space capacity.
Yep.
But we have seen that in Legends. At the top leaderboards, Super Bowlers were dominant for a lot of seasons. Now, Super Dragons have overtaken them, but still, the Warden Walk is just getting into the interesting phase.
Pulls 2 Sinking Airmines there, but he's forced to use 2 free spells onto that single target Inferno. If he actually dropped 3 balloons instead of 2, the Warden would have actually targeted the single instead of going for the storage. At least that's what I found. But watch out, this Royal Champion, though. Oh, Warden!
Run!
Oh! Okay, this is going to be huge for Klaus's base.
And a Super Bowler is running away as well. The Super Bowler trying to somehow take down the Royal Champ, but the Royal Champ is staying alive for now. And this Royal Champ can completely mess up the pathing.
Yeah.
But the jump spell is in place, and now there needs to be a crazy blimp to take down the Town Hall.
I mean, was he thinking of sending the blimp over the top of this smash? Because then he could have popped that Warden ability. But now he's not. He's sending it from the right side. The Hound just pops, slowing this Queen down. The poison should be able to help. But the blimp isn't going to be able to take the Town Hall. There's the Rage. And yeah, Town Hall has been secured.
Town Hall is secured, but there is nothing left in the core. There's not too much left. All of the Super Bowlers are down by now. And this could be a big defense, depending on this backend. But there is a lot of Tesla in this bottom compartment. Depending now on the traps, there needs to be a lot of skeleton traps. Otherwise, this could be still a 3-star.
I don't think that Royal Champion can make it through this compartment down here. You think? We do have some healers. The are onto the Queen and the Warden, helping a little bit. But the Royal Champion is going down. We got 2 ground skeleton traps right on down here.
Yeah, and those skeleton traps are now distracting for quite some time. And even if this could be possibly a 3-star power-wise, it's going to be a time fair for sure. And that's actually the first defense in this match. Queen Stephanie, Klaus is getting things done. And the interesting part about this is one of the first anti-3-star bases which we have seen so far. So we know both of those teams are really, really doing a lot of legend attacks. And this is the first anti-3-star base which is defending.
Yeah, the first defense here, which that's the storyline, is, you could be fast on time, but at the end of the day, you just have to have the more stars than your opponent, and then if it's tied to that percentage, but if it's 100% perfect, then it's all going to be the same percentage there, but an 82%. So that's the first fail of this war. They're coming in for King Mujtaba. So now Queen Stephanie is like, all we gotta do is just get 2 more triples and they take this, or they just have to finish at least their next attack with an 83% to have the lead there.
It always sounds so easy. Yeah, they have to 3-star twice, no problem whatsoever. And like everyone watching, like every regular class, like, come on, I want to have even only one 3-star kind of. So yeah, I mean, for those players, it's obviously it looks easier, but still they have to get those stars in to make them count. And as you said, percentage-wise, it was a really solid defense as well. 82%. I think you take this any day as a defender.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything that's not like a 99% is something at the pro level really good in terms of defense. Once you get into the 80s, that's a really strong defense. And now, Klaus is in for Queen Stephanie. And we've got the Town Hall all the way into the core. And he's got himself looks to be a Blizzard Lalo as well here.
It's a Blizzard Queen Charge Lalo or something.
Yeah,
that's different. And this base looks super interesting.
Okay.
It's again set up like a legend base. He's turning the eagle invisible. He's turning the eagle invisible again. And there's a triple ice golem clan castle, which could delay those super wizards a little bit.
Yeah.
But it seems like they were running away.
Okay, so he did take out the eagle artillery, took out a lot of value through there. But the issue that you have to keep in mind is that you have not that many spells for your Queen Charge or even the Lalo. It looks like he might be investing all these spells for this Queen Charge at this point here. Did take out the CC, so that is really nice. And even still has the poison spell to use for the rest of the raid.
Yeah, but remember, Queen Charge Lalo takes 10 to, like they're really long, right? Like, time is always an issue. And adding a Blizzard before that is really time consuming. So he needs to be careful with the time. It's around about 2 minutes left, and he needs to charge the town. At least that's the goal, how it looks like. He has no wall breakers left, but he has the jump, and there's the Singing Fern Tower as well.
He does make it invisible. There's the jump to push the queen for the town hall. But look how he took out the building right next to the wizard tower and that gold storage, because he wants to path this king in towards this bottom compartment down here. The queen should be able to secure the town hall, no problem, with her ability at least. And then he can start with the Lalo with the Grand Warden to make his way around.
Yeah, we have the king. He tries to delay the king ability because of the bomb tower. Running now into the... a lot of giant bombs. Okay.
Jeez. Every giant bomb. Oh, my. Every giant bomb is in this bottom compartment down here with the Royal Champion making her way through. More balloons. The queen has gotten the town hall, secured the core of this base. And now there's the headhunters. The warden ability just goes off.
Just goes off, protecting those headhunters, making sure the push of those loons is looking strong. And well, we have around 50 seconds left. Another 3 loons for the back end to snipe whatever, try to get to the back end and snipe something. He can freeze still. Seems like he prefers to swag. Oh, he's actually using it. I'm kind of surprised. Maybe he thought it would be closer than expected.
GG. Klaus coming in with the Blizzard Queen Charge Lalo. You don't see this really all too often. The queen getting all that value, and it's another triple coming in for Queen Stephanie here in this show match. And the difference is that 82% there, meaning that all Yuta 14 has to get is an 83% 2-star. They win this war. That's even if King Mujtaba triples their next attack.
Yeah, first LP has a 3-star, and then they just have to hope that their defense is holding strong. Yeah. At the same time, we're looking forward to the next attack because, I mean, you know me, I love those Queen Chargers, and LP is one of the best Queen Charge attacker in the world. So it's always cool to see him attack, learn from him, get some new cool ideas like those delayed blimps. This is like one of the, he was one of the first people who I saw using those techniques, I would call it. Those delayed blimps during the Queen Charge is really cool and really strong. And he's coming in with the Queen Charge Lalo, but with an ice sound and a lock launcher.
He's got 20 minions here in the raid? Okay, LP, what do we got here? Going against Gaku's base. He's got a log launcher as well, unless he decides to switch that up with an invisibility spell, 1 haste. So not that many if he's going to use that end up for his Lalo. The healers are down. We'll have to keep our eye where this queen decides to path her way in. 5 headhunters, okay.
I think I'm just trying to somehow get into the mind of LP, which is not that easy because
No.
he's kind of going crazy. But is he trying to charge into that scattered compartment? At least that's what it looks like.
Oh.
The question though is the queen walking in there? Let's see. It looks like she should go to the gold mine.
Oh.
So she's not going inside. She's skipping that. Is she coming back? No. And this means the Expo is locking onto the healers.
Oh, but just a little bit. So they're out of range right now. And now is he going to log launch his way back into the the scatter? But he does find a Tesla farm right in this area with just under 2 minutes left in this raid. So this is taking a little bit of time. Has yet to deploy his king just yet. The queen is making her way in towards this multi. The unicorn does go down, and the king has finally been dropped here to make his way to the right side, it looks like.
Oh, he needs to freeze because there's a skeleton trap, and the queen is not running inside, turning things invisible, so she's coming back. But needs to be careful. If there are some red bombs, those healers are dropping low quickly.
Yeah.
And now the lock... Like, is he trying to charge the town hall?
He is.
That would be... I mean, time! Are you kidding? What is going on?
There's a minute and 10 seconds. So if King Mujtaba had the advantage on time, maybe they were doing it just because they knew this attack was going to take forever. It's going to come down to the final second. Out comes the clan castle finally. The log launcher is going to open, but it did open the walls and got the value so far. So now there's a freeze onto the enemy headhunter. Still has the Lalo to come in with 20 minions. The Ice Hound is down. The Warden's down. The balloons. But he's relying on this queen to make her way all the way to the town hall.
This is just crazy. He's taking out the sweeper, taking out the multi-inferno tower with his royal champion. The ladder from the bottom side. There is the warden ability. The minions are protected. 35 seconds. This is going to be a last second finish. 30 seconds. One more rage, which he can use wherever. Minions for the king building over there as well.
I mean, oh boy!
No.
The town hall. You got a rage going into the town hall. He's got no spells other than the one rage, so he can't freeze us. There's the tornado. Queen, where you going? Queen, take the town hall. He's going to swag it. He's going to swag it.
He's trying to swag.
He's trying to swag. No, he uses it because he realizes. There it is. And down it goes an LP with the triple. Jeez. With 20 minions there. Oh, what a log launcher from across the base. Bagaku, your base goes down. Absolutely incredible. So now all Unit 14 has to get is an 83% 2-star. And they win this war because they've been perfect so far.
What is, like, this man is crazy with this swagging. He's trying to, delay the rage as long as possible. And then when he cannot wait anymore, then he's dropping it just in case. But the plan, again, was super, super crazy. Just the time management was OP. Like, if you would have told me the plan, like, let's say we're planning for a match or something, and you told me the plan, I would have never, ever thought this could work time-wise.
Yeah.
It felt like the quick charge took forever, but still it worked somehow, nearly spraying a rage.
It's insane what he's able to do to manage it. But now, here we go. The final attack. Unit 14 is in for Queen Stephanie. Coming in with that Queen charge. Lalo, his classic. He loves it. And it looks like he's got that Flame Flinger in as well, starting this queen to the bottom side, staying away from this air defense, but he's probably going to delay these healers once the queen gets to this area, so the healers, if he wants to charge this town hall, won't get hit by it.
Yeah, delaying the healers, as you said, and now wall breaking in to get that town hall out of the way ASAP. But this double ground expo is looking kind of scary to me. Like, this double ground expo is looking really, really like a big threat. Take a look at the damage. Now with the tunnel, he needs to have a freeze for sure.
Ooh.
There's the freeze coming in. Now the question is he trying to walk into the town of poison, or is he going to wall break to the wizard tower?
Well, the Grand Warden altar goes down. She's walking her way left. She does step into the town of poison. What do we got inside of the clan castle? Hasn't been lured just yet. So he can secure this ground expo in time before dealing with that CC, which would be very nice. Will the queen make her way to the right? No, goes for the other expo. The CC comes out, and it is the double headhunter archers with the lava hound. I was thinking, like, oh, it might actually be potentially like rocket loons or something. But while he was doing that, the flame flinger was down, taking out the eagle on the top side.
Yeah, he was working non-stop. The same with the builders, but they're not quick enough. and this eagle is going down early. Now
Oh.
the king getting funneled into the scatter. The queen, a lot of fire on her, but
Wow.
she's still having her ability as a second chance. And meanwhile, take a look at the top side. The entire compartment is already cleared, which
Yeah.
is creating even better pathing.
It really is. With that queen ability still intact, pops that king ability to make his way into the scatter shot. We got some balloons coming down on the far left side into the mortar. Here comes the lava hound with the warden, the head on. So you're going to pop this ability. Yes, there it is. So they can take down the enemy royal champion. His RC is taking out the right side scatter shot. The queen's ability should be able to help protect her. Down it goes. So now he can take out the enemy queen as well, while this flame flinger is now just going to pop the value that you can get with the flame flinger is just destroying bases. There's the phrase. Incredible stuff, Yuta 14.
That last invisibility spell was as well crazy. Turning
Yeah.
the king invisible to make sure that royal champion is taking down the multi-inferno tower with this. The hound did not even pop. The hound
No.
surviving the entire raid. 30 seconds left. Yuta is showing off, showing why he's the last attacker for the Queen Stephanie team.
What?
Because he's keeping his nerves. It's
Yes.
really impressive.
GG Yuta 14 with that 3-star. And let's put it on the board. They are going to be victorious. What a performance. What a war. GG to Queen Stephanie. They take the victory. And it is a 15 to 14 star war right there. A perfect war to a 96.4. The one fail was the 82% 2-star there. So, I mean, if the warden didn't get, and his ability didn't get popped there, who knows? It could have almost been a perfect war. But what was the average time duration? 2 minutes 39 seconds for Queen Stephanie and 2 minutes 15 seconds there for King Mutaba. And what a war we had here, Itsu. Wow.
Yeah, I think the attack of LP, like this last second race,
Yeah.
caused the time to be a little bit lower. But I mean, that's what a good team setup is working on as well, right? Like
Yep.
you have some of the attackers who are doing quick attacks, which are needed, and easier attacks to plant, like the Super Dragons in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then you have those crazy Queen charges or Superbowl smashes at the end later in the match. So this is a good matchup, a good setup for the team synergy, which I feel like is sometimes even more important than having the best players which are work well together with the different strategies which they're using.
Yeah, and it was absolutely incredible stuff right there. GG. I even see Klaus right there in the chat. Make sure you guys congratulate all the players here in this epic show match and putting on an incredible show. But I think let's go ahead and maybe see if they're available. Invite back Stephanie and Mutaba here, who are the kind of, you can see the teams that they were representing. So let's go ahead and jump back into the voice call, and we'll jump back into here and let's see if they're ready to go and they can talk about their team's victory. Stephanie, congratulations to your team getting the
Woo!
perfect war. What a war.
Perfect war.
Wow.
They did so well. They did so well. I'm so proud of them.
Man.
It's okay. It happens. Christmas comes once a year.
Yeah. Wow.
Very nice war. Very nice stream. Super teams. I'm very happy with the way the war has gone, and I'm very happy to have won too.
Absolutely. I mean,
we will also make another announcement eventually, but Stephanie, when we're going to event, there may be another team.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow. We've got Queen Stephanie as one team. We've got King Mutaba as another, and the possibility for a third. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned for more information, and we potentially could see more matches just like this. It was incredible to be putting on, and I know absolutely the viewers loved it, and it was a pleasure for myself and Itsu. Man, Itsu, do you have any words as well from this match?
We're super excited for the entire year, like watching all of those crazy attacks, those crazy players, and see what they can bring to have an even better esports year for Clash of Clans for this one.
Yes, absolutely. Was there any final words, Stephanie and Mutaba, from this war?
Thank you guys for everything, and
thank you.
Very
That was
nice experience
very
for
nice.
watching our players play. And, you know, Stephanie winning, it's okay. Life goes on.
It does. It does indeed. Well, thank you guys. It was a pleasure again, and we'll do a final recap here, but we'll say goodbye to you guys here on Voice here. So thank you guys so much for joining. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you. All right, I'll jump back over here with Itsu. What a war we saw here. A 15 to 14 star performance there from Queen Stephanie. And I mean, we're probably going to see more stats like this just because of what the Flame Flinger can do. I mean, imagine if it was here right around from the World Championships. It was going to be a completely different atmosphere there, but these teams put on a showcase here.
Yeah, that's right. Like, we saw the use case, the potential of this new Siege machine, and I think it's going to be a let's put it like this. It's going to be an adventure to somehow counter this one for the base builders. I mean, we know the base builders kind of like always before those big events, kind of not complaining, but saying that life is hard as a base builder at the moment, trying to find a good base, which is defending actually players and clashers around the world. Yeah. It's not an easy job at all.
Not an easy job indeed, but thank you so much, Itsu, here for joining me, and it was a pleasure. And thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Mujtaba for having us here to cast this show match between Queen Stephanie and King Mujtaba. Make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel for more information, more wars just like this, because you know you do not want to miss it. And that will be wrapping up this stream here today. Thank you guys so much.